G'day guys and welcome back to Total War Attila. This is part 19 of our legendary Visigoth Empire campaign. We're going to continue where we left off. Now, I think we've just been fighting the Sassanids and... yeah, I'm not too sure. Actually, this is the second time I'm recording part 19 because I went through and did it and it didn't record properly. So we have to do it again. So I can't remember 100% sure where I was yesterday. However, we'll continue. Okay, we're just going to go through our forces, like usual, and make a plan. So what we'll do, we'll just merge all these units, except for the cav. Okay, piss them off, and we'll recruit some more. Like another unit of slingers. And some more spears. Oh, okay. So they can replenish. Now these guys are going to get attacked. We might just let that happen, to be honest. So we'll let them come and attack me. We can't move out of here yet. We need to get started on some town centre buildings to get public order. We've got these guys now. We are attacking Macedonia, I think. So we might as well go and do that. Okay, he ran away.
Get moving. Besieging settlement.
The game saved. Alright, so he ran away, but he's still been drawn into the fight. It's not going to be a very interesting fight, so we're just going to auto-resolve. Like so. We'll just do aggressive, make sure we kill him. Good stuff. Okay, and that's the end of Macedonia now. Alright, we're going to occupy.
Thirsty for battle.
Okay. Our Imperium's grown a little bit, so we can get another governor, which that's good news. Except that, yep. Okay. So this army now can disband. They've done what I wanted them to do. We've got this region, which we don't have enough money to start building on yet. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm sure we can find some money to do that. Back to going through my armies. Now, we have this army here. And now we might as well start pushing out and taking this region. I think the plan was just to raise this region. And then we're going to reinvest the money into our other regions to improve them. Just to fix our economy, because it's kind of in the shit at the moment. Now the plan is going to be... going to use this army to go and raise that city, and then they can continue on, and we're going to bring this army up as a garrison. Now we can't get there this turn unless we go through past the city, so we need to raise it first and then they'll be able to walk past. So we're just going to do this as well.
Let them cower before us. Besieging settlement.
Save. Alright, now the garrison's not really that big, so there's no point fighting this. We're just going to auto resolve as well. So we'll just do normal. I think it's probably for the balance. We'll see how that goes. Okay, we got a decisive victory. We took 400 casualties. That's not good or bad, really. That's okay. Going to sack the city.
You have further orders?
And then we're going to come back and raise it. Okay, so that's giving me more income to invest in our regions over here. First thing I'm going to do before I forget is build that, because that's very important. Now these guys, can they normal march? No, they can't normal march up there, so put them in force march. I'll just see if there's any mercenaries we can grab. I'll take the archers. Now this is a different region, so we'll stop here and have a look as well. We may as well take the slingers. And now, do we want these guys? I don't want those guys. Don't think I need those guys. These guys would be handy, just in case we fight another battle in that city. Because we don't have as many slingers as we did before. No, let's not get them. We'll get the slingers though. Okay, so you can go up into there. Now this army, we've taken some casualties. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put them into force march as well. And just send them up here, just so they'll replenish. They'll also provide an additional garrison to the city. They'll have to come in from the edge of the map, but they'll still help there. What else are we going to do? Just burn through this quickly. I've already been through it and nothing really interesting happens in the intern, so I'm not too worried. I'm just replaying exactly how I played it before. Now these guys need to push out and get this rebels. So we'll do that. Okay. Go again. Gonna auto resolve. Once again, it's not gonna be very interesting. Might go with protective this time, just to see how we go. Okay, we took some casualties. That's fine. We can get $200 or 2%. I think 2% is probably going to be better.
Getting on our way.
It'll just help our replenishment and
Ready for battle.
be able to go back into the city now. Okay, so we're just going to recruit some more units.
Come, fight for us, lads.
Then we'll be able to push out and attack. These will be... they should have enough to attack next turn. That'll be fine. What else have we got to do? They're replenishing. They're holding this turn. These guys have moved. They're replenishing over here. Now, we're not going to have rebellion here anytime soon. So what we might do is we'll drop a couple of these units just to help my economy, to be honest. Okay, so that's fine. And I think we can get a governor now as well in here, because our faction improved, didn't it? So who's going to be a good governor? Got this guy who has... oh, he's got untrustworthy, so no. And then we've got these. We've got a powermonger, overseer. Alright, so an overseer is probably the best option there. I'm going to throw him into that, and then use him to fix the religion, which will... yeah, we get that down to religious differences down a bit. It'll help improve. Uncertainty I've still got because I assassinated that kid. Immigration's down as low as it will go, and devastation will improve once Constantina is repaired, which that'll fix itself. What I might do here, these archers are weak. Oh, we don't have enough money. Okay, so we'll let that go. Well, maybe I'm best not to let that go. Still gotta deal with this guy.
Thirsty for battle. Warriors all.
Are we building a building anywhere we can get rid of? Because I wouldn't mind giving this guy a couple more units, just in case. Don't need that. Just got this. Got this. Okay, what about down here?
Orders.
Where's the fishing jetty? That can go for now. I wouldn't mind giving this guy just a couple more units. So we'll piss that off. Gonna give him the slingers. This he's got enough cav. I'm not worried about that as much. You know what? Let's merge these two. Why can't I merge? Germanic amounts of... Oh, they're mercenaries. Really? Okay, so you and that. And you can piss off. We'll do that, I think. It's probably a good idea. You didn't need any more, you didn't need any more. You're fine. Now this guy, we need to just finish off down here. So we're just going to send him around. Might as well just march you down here. We'll get them, I think. Now how close can we get before we take attrition? Get to about there. They'll be able to attack next turn, no worries. I'm assuming there's no army there. If there is, we'll just get some more mercenaries. And these guys up here are in force march, so they can't do anything. Yeah, we did need to throw these guys in all this as well. You're there. Go in here. I'll just check everyone's integrity. That's fine. Yeah, you're useless. You're not a governor or anything. So I kind of want him dead. But he's 4 stars, so he'd probably be alright as a general, maybe. Then again, I could just kill him. She did really well before killing that guy. She's 51, so she's not going to have any more kids. So if she gets caught, she gets caught. He needs to die. You can... We need to expand our family a bit, I think. I mean, we have lots of kids, but they're still very young. And we might adopt someone else. So I want to adopt this guy. Because he's a good governor. Where is he? Yeah. He's a good governor in Macedonia. So we'll bring him into the family, I think. He's only 30 years old, so he'll probably be able to have some kids as well and help things here. Because my power is getting a bit low as well. So she can gather some support. She's assassinating. This chick can gather some support. I'll just bring it up a little bit so we're nice and safe. Don't want to go any lower, even though it wouldn't really hurt things too much. Just hurt my tax rate, but we'll try and keep that where it is. Now I've got a spy. I'm just going to send him over here. He had to upgrade again to be able to get investigate corruption. So we're just going to use him to scout for a little bit. You can hit into some armies or whatnot. Now it's also winter, so we're not going to push out and attack anywhere. Just in this bit here. I don't want to take attrition for no reason. Not that these armies can move. What else do we need to do? That was that. That was this. We've got a technology. Now we don't have the money to do this, and we probably couldn't afford those units even if we could get them. Not that they're really useful. We can't get Gothic Warband, I don't think. And Germanic Raiders, well, I'd prefer to have Germanic Warband. But we could get Germanic Horsemen because they replace Germanic Mounts of Warband. So they might be okay. But we can't afford it anyway, so we'll just focus on... Don't need that. Definitely don't need that. What's this? No, don't need that. Don't need that. So we probably don't really need any of those at the moment. We aren't getting the best units we can yet, so we need to improve our economy, and then we can recruit our better units, and then we can upgrade those units. So we'll focus on down here. Now, we might as well get plus cultural buildings. Go for this one, I guess. It's 11 turns, and then if we... Okay. So that's that. Diplomacy, we don't need to worry about too much. We've moved to our armies, we've looked at our provinces. Spent all my money, I think, really. We finally got Macedonia under control, so that's really good news. We'll be able to put another trade... Or will we? We probably won't. We'll probably have to put a fishing wharf in there. Unless we put a trade unit in there and then we put a... Can we get like a food emporium here? I think we can. Yes, we can. We can get a fairground. which will give me food. To be honest, that earns me $1,000. Probably should have a lot of them. But then again, we could do this one. We get 2.5. I think food will be stable anyway. We'll get to this when we need to. What's my tax? Tax is alright. Is that high? Okay, I think we're all under control with everything. I just want to check it down here. Now, Nabati are friends with us at the moment, which is good news. Eventually we're going to go to war with them just because I want these regions. These guys hate my guts, but that's fine. And they're actually at war with Nobadia. So now might be a really good time to start attacking them once we've got Egypt building some town center sort of things. Only because they're going to be weak from fighting each other, hopefully. So we'll take advantage of that. Okay, but for now we'll do an end turn, I think. This is done, this is done. Yep. Okay, we're reducing my armies. So we've only got 2, 4, I've got 7 left at the moment. Okay, so do another end turn. Going to focus on our economy a little bit as well as trying to take some more of the Sassanid regions and raising up here, because that'll help my economy a little bit, to be honest. Do an end turn. This guy has this. We'll just give him upkeep costs, make us a little bit of money. Will save us a bit of money, and then we'll do another end turn. We're not making too much at the moment. We're only making $3,000 per turn, which is not great. I mean, ideally I'd like to get it back up to around 10,000, then we can expand a lot quicker, but we have to hire some more armies, etc. And the Sassanids are coming to attack. They've got plenty of armies still. Wow. Okay, so they're coming to attack. Now this guy is a general, so we kill him, they'll break. All their cabs deploying on land and their Onagar, which I don't agree with, but that's my opinion. Same with all this. And there's just one guy on his own, one admiral. So it's another 2 armies. So far I think we've taken out 5 or 6 of their armies. I'm sure they're probably as limited as I am. Probably to about 10 or 12 armies, depending on how what is it called? Their bloody Imperium is, how high it is. So we've taken out 6, so I'd say they've got 4 left. Here's another 2. Not worried about them. So there's probably got a couple left, and yeah, we've got this guy. We could have used him to attack their general, but they start on the land, so that's shit. So he can just target some of these units. They'll be able to destroy them. He should be able to take out a couple on his own. And look at them. So look, to be honest, we're not really in the best situation unit-wise, but we should be okay. I'll do my best. I don't want to lose this city, so we'll fight the battle. To be honest, this didn't happen last time I played it. Pretty much nothing happened in the end turn, so I just assumed that was going to happen again, which I probably shouldn't have, but that's okay. They're all going to be coming from everywhere. We'll just deploy our navy there. Got these units. We don't have a tower there. We've only got these 2 towers, so it's going to hurt us a little bit. Deploy all our spears. Like so. Now, we're just going to put these guys over here. And because the 4th unit of spears is fairly weak, and we'll just deploy them maybe here. Actually, you know, yeah, maybe here actually. Hopefully we won't get shot by any of their archers. I've got 2 units of Gothic Warband, who I'm actually going to put on the walls to start with, just to let them throw their javelins, and then we'll throw the hurlers and stuff on the walls. I've also got these guys, so we'll put them here. Okay, now you should all be in spear wall, which most of you are. Got my cav. We'll keep them in the city at the moment, just because they've got starting with a lot of cav, and we'll go from here. So we'll start the battle. Send my navy over to deal with their units. Alright, I'm just going to speed it up.
Enemy reinforcements are bearing down on us.
He should easily be able to take out 1 unit of their spears at least. They've got seasickness. Just keep an eye on it. Oh fuck, my general, I forgot about him.
The enemy has been spotted.
Quick dude, get in the city.
Surrender. Move it.
Back to my navy. What are you doing? Go after them. Just try and keep away from all their slingers and that, but they're coming right for me, so it's not going to go too well. Let them do their thing. As my general going, he's moving into the city, that's fine. Now their general's attacking my spears, so he won't last long. He'll break, no worries. How are you guys going? Now they should get seasickness, so they should die really quickly. And they're only Armenian spears, so they're not the best units. We're taking losses, but we're taking them from the skirmishers, I think, and hurlers. We've killed their general, so that's really good news. And here's their admiral coming in, but I'm not too worried about him. Okay, so killing that general is probably going to be what saves me. Otherwise we would have been in trouble. Put my slingers on the wall over there, and then the other 2 units can go here. I'm just going to take out their bow cav. How's we going here? We've got boarded by their admiral, but done a fair amount of damage to their Armenian spears. So we're going to not worry about them anymore. Focus on over here. Now you can fire at will.
The enemy is boarding one of our ships.
It's fine, they can do that. I've got a lot of cav. That's not too much of a worry. These guys are going to be useless against their bow cav unless they come into range a bit closer. These guys are going to do a charge. Alright, they're coming past, so you can fire at will now. If they come past this way, you guys can open up and shoot. You know what? That's good enough. How'd you go? 13 kills. Good. Let these guys do the same. You guys can start throwing. Not too concerned about all this. The spearmen will definitely hold, and when we get the slingers up on the wall, we'll have no problem at all. There are a lot of them though.
They are trying to take out our general. Defend him.
Now, hurlers, move up. Just get ready to get onto the wall. Once you've used all your javelins, get off. There you go, you got 35 kills, that's good. I'm happy with that. Now the hurlers get on the wall. Then you can fire at will. You guys are going to keep throwing your javelins. What's my navy doing? They're retreating. Where'd you go? They've killed... Looks like they killed the unit they were after. So that's okay, I'm happy with that. We're breaking all their cav. Still got my archers as well. We can use them. Actually, we'll bring them here. We'll use them to shoot their bow cav. Actually, you know what? Let's use my cav to kill their bow cav.
One of our ships is being boarded.
Instead. They've also used all their ammo. So we'll put the archers on the wall here. We'll use Flaming Shot against the Cav. Then you guys can fire at will as well. You guys are firing. You're doing okay. These guys have got about 90 kills. My Cav went the wrong way, so there's no point in doing that. Didn't really work. You need to shoot them, please. You guys here.
The enemy is at the walls.
Okay. Oh, you did alright. Go back out. Right, so my fleet is destroyed. I think they would have done okay though. I'm going to send you out here. If you go the right way, I'll be happy. Okay, archers are shooting at their bow cav. These guys are all breaking. How are you going for kills? 97. Hopefully you're shooting that way. Okay, we're going to do another charge against their Persian nobles. This is their other general's unit, so we want him dead. Where are they landing all their troops? They're not. Just standing there. I will get the hang of using my keyboard instead of my mouse to turn my screen eventually. Okay, I'm going to send these guys out here. If they actually do it. Guys, just go out there, it's not hard. Okay, you shoot them. We've broken all their cav. Now we're not going to be able to catch them. But we've done a lot of damage to them, which is all we really need to do. We're not going to do too well in this. We're not going to kill them all and destroy the army. We just need to survive, to be honest. I'm going to send my cav over there though, just to block them, and we'll get as many kills as we can. Okay, now they've finished with those guys. We're doing well here. They're not coming to land yet, are they? What am I pressing? Ah, that's the wrong button. Okay, they are coming into land now, but that's fine. These guys are going the wrong way again. Oh dear. Hold your fire. Hurlers shoot there. Spearmen are doing fine. Yeah, we're just gonna let... Oh, we'll keep you out of the fight. We don't need you to go into the fight, so there's no point. Cav can form up here. Oh shit, lions. What the hell? Okay, so just form up. Doesn't even want to let me do it. Going to form up for a charge just to break the last of these units quickly. They're landing, which was fine. We've broken that Persian noble unit, so we'll just go after their cav. Their Onega's not in range yet, it doesn't look like. There's a bird in front of my screen. That's pretty cool. Okay, so these guys are going to be right for a charge. I'll let them do that. We're going to break those cav. We should win this fight, only because we've got cav left now. So that'll speed it up, and we've got some archers, which are going to be useful. I'm going to bring them over. Okay, so we've won this bit against their bow cav. Did you guys get a good charge? No, you're just fighting everyone else, which is okay, I guess. Just get this guy. He's another general. Looks like maybe they're not. Persian nobles, maybe they're not. I thought they were. There seems to be too many of them. Okay, we're just going to go after that Onega, just so it doesn't fire on me. Do it in loose formation as well. Then we'll bring them back and we'll do some charges into the back of all these units. As much as I want to kill all of their cataphracts, etc., at the moment, and next turn we'll have some more spearmen and stuff recruited, which will be really helpful. Okay, they're sending spears, so we're going to pull out of the city with my cav. You guys, we're going to put back into formation. Germanic warband we're going to throw into the fight here, and these guys put you on heavy shot and fire at will. Should be able to do plenty of damage against their spearmen. Alright, we've broken their Onega crew as well, so just finish them off. We'll be able to do a charge into the back of these spears. So just warm up a bit, guys. That's hard. Are you only active? I mean, they never get exhausted anymore. These guys ran all the way over, fought the battle against the Onega crew, which didn't take long, and they're still fighting and they're not exhausted. They're just very tired. So they've fixed the attrition by the looks of things. Not fixed it. I didn't think there was anything too wrong with it. I thought it was pretty fair, to be honest. How it was. Maybe everyone was different. Especially playing on Legendary. If you're on easy, maybe, yeah, set the attrition a lot different. But if you're playing it on Legendary, it should be... I thought it was pretty reasonable. Anyway, they're coming out against my cab, so we'll just keep pulling them back. There's no point getting into melee with those spearmen. How are they looking with the rest of their army? They've still got a lot of troops left. There's a lot of archers. And there's another Oniga. So you guys can actually go after that. Are they still landing more troops? There's no more reinforcements coming in, so... What are these? Since when did the boats sail away? Didn't know that. I thought once the boats landed they stayed still. Or maybe because they're landing against docks they can sail away? I don't know. Never seen that. Never really paid attention to it, to be honest. So they're sending more spearmen. Not a problem. I'm going to use these guys. Actually, no, I'm not. Once they all get in melee and they've landed all their units, we'll bring my units out of the city. But for now, we'll just keep them in here. How'd this cab go over here? Yeah, they're about to hit the Oniga. Probably got a few shots into me. But that's okay. Yeah, he's still firing. It's no worries. So back over to here. They've sent their spear unit around. They're going to come and attack. What are they doing? I don't know what they're doing. They're doing stupid shit like usual. These archers aren't really doing too much damage, to be honest. They're still landing their units. I really want to do a charge though. So we'll bring these guys back over. They're finished with that Oniga. They can have a rest. Oh, they're exhausted finally. Only one of the units though. After running pretty much half the length of the map. Right. These guys aren't going to get into combat, doesn't look like. What are these guys doing? They're just standing still. What's happening over here? Just up the waiver, which that's good news. Who are you shooting at? The brigands, so we don't need to do heavy shot for that. Flaming shot will probably be better. It'll break their morale a lot quicker. They're wasting their javelins on the archers, which is probably for the best. Okay, they're still landing more units. Don't know what these guys are doing. Wouldn't mind trying to get a sneaky charge in though. These guys are I hope they're going to stay there, so we might get a charge if we can. This unit's fairly weak. Maybe we'll just use one unit. So I will let them have a rest first. And so my archers are out of ammo. I'm just going to bring the slingers over as well, just so they can waste their ammo on them rather than my melee units. We do need to start trying to flank these units, so if we just stand here we're going to take too many losses. But they're charging in now, so we can push in. What's with you guys? Okay, so we're going to charge into the back of these spears. You guys can charge in over here. Just get you into position. Give you a second to replenish, so just so you're fresh. There's no point charging in if they're not. What units have they got left? They've got one unit of spears, one unit of bows. They're shooting at my spearmen with their archers. Looks like. We're going to charge in. How tired are we? Winded. That's fine. You guys can do a charge though. You'll be nice and fresh. So let them come in. Not the best charge, but it should be enough to break them. One unit's broken.
Run from the enemy. This is shameful.
My archer unit broke. That's okay. So you guys all push. Try and get those spear units. These guys are active and fresh, so we'll just charge in on these boatmen to start with. Break them. These guys are wavering. Okay, we've killed those boatmen, so we'll just form our line back up. Actually, we've also killed all of that. So you know what? We'll form up here and just charge into these second unit of spearmen. You guys should be right for another charge. Yep, still fresh, so let's do that. What about you guys? You're good. You can charge in as well. I know we're going to hunt them down and try and kill as many as we can as well. We'll get to that. They've come around here, so these guys should be able to hold. Yeah, they'll be right. To go with melee attack and damage. You guys can push forward and break those units. You guys just form up. We've broken a fair few of these units, so we're going to push forward as well. No point leaving them in spear wall. So we'll just send everybody into combat. Getting shot by their archers. So I'm going to bring these 2 units of cav around. No, this way. Please go this way for once. Listen to me. We've lost their break-in. Shit. So 1 unit of cav. Actually, kill these guys to start with. You over here just to get them. You need to get out of combat. You guys can push forward. Okay, that'll give us a chance. These guys have already broken, so we'll try and chase them down with that unit. How many are left here? There's 5 left, so we're going to bring our cav over here and they can chase them down as well. You guys kill as many of these as you can. Surely there can't be a lot of their assassinates left now. We've killed a lot of their armies. This guy's getting fairly weak though. So he'll need time to replenish all this before we push out and attack again. Okay, the cav's here, so they can get them. Oh, you guys are still in combat. You're dead. Okay, we're just going to speed it up a little bit. Just because I want to do some other things in this episode and not just these constant defensive fights again. Okay, I'm going to send these guys to attack their archers. We can't attack this unit for some reason. Looks like they're stuck. Okay, how many are left? There's 5 left. There's nothing to worry about there.
Our men have regrouped.
Oh, there's all this we've got to catch. So this unit of cav can go out of the city and deal with them. What's this? 16. We've got to get those. You guys can deal with that unit, please. You guys can push forward. You can take out their archers. We need to get over here. What's this? 4, 26. We'll go for 100 and that. You go for 120. Okay, you can just go for those. Send my generals unit in 2. These are all going to break. You can chase their archers around. Speed it up even faster now. We've got this. Okay, there's 4. There's 20. How are you going? 57. Get them. Get them. We won the battle. Okay, there's 14. They're dead. 26. 21. one. No, get this big line of troops. These guys are jammed here, so we should be able to get them though. I think if we send our guys and just do that, they'll get into combat with them. Normally that's how that works. What do we got here? There's 94, so cut to them. You're not listening, you need to get over here. You keep killing these guys. Doing it right here. So these guys should fight, hopefully. Yeah, they're in combat. We're actually losing. Who cares? What's happening here? 40, 14, 80, try and get them. You try and get them. Okay, so most of them are dead. We get the 45. These guys keep breaking, so they keep disengaging from combat. Alright, they're dead, they're dead. Those spearmen actually killed my hurlers, so we're just gonna not worry about them. There's obviously a bit of a bug still with that. I think that's been around since Rome 2. Okay, but we're gonna end the battle here. We did really well. So they lost another general. Most of their cav still survived, but that's alright. That army's pretty much gone, and that admiral's still alive. We took a lot of damage. Luckily we are recruiting as well, so we'll get a few units back, but they still need some time to replenish. We only get 1% back because their first unit was the guy on his own, but 1% is better than nothing at this stage. There's that 3-star general there. I don't know if he's going to come across and attack. Nope, they just did that. That's good. Those cities are fully upgraded cities, it looks like. They're level 3 cities. They've got so much money, the Sassanids. Wish I had that income. I'd be laughing. Looks like they're coming to attack. With enemy killed in battle. Yep. Military investment. Termin office. Political obstruction. Now we'll do. You can use your own influence. Ooh, what's this? We can get +6 control, and she loses 20% influence. Yeah, we'll do that. We adopted that guy, that's good news. Political support. That. Okay, we got that. Good. Secured. Character wounded. Ah, she didn't kill him. Okay. I've secured still. Good. So we got our power back up to the top end of acceptable, which is where we want to try and stay. And we've gotten this guy. So yeah, I know I killed one kid who was like a bastard child or something, and now we adopted one, but we kind of needed to adopt the guy. just because he's also got a kid who's will be able to marry another general, and it just helps our family tree a little bit. It was getting pretty low, especially since we lost that other guy who I really wanted to try and keep. Where'd he go? Yeah, we lost this guy and his wife, so that was unfortunate. Pissed him off though. What else do we need to do? This guy can't get into office again. He needs some influence, so he needs to fight some battles. He hasn't fought a battle in a while. I think that's why he's so low. You're there, that's fine. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to end part 19 here though, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. It does really help, so if you actually do like the episodes, please do that. And I will see you in part 20.